Hey, and welcome to the AI Anomaly channel. If you like the podcast, please leave a like and subscribe. Now have fun with the podcast.
Okay.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into NotebookLM.
Okay.
It's this AI tool that can basically become an instant expert on anything you upload to it, from research papers to meeting notes. Pretty cool, Trent.
Yeah, it really is. What's fascinating here is that it's powered by Google's Gemini 1.5 AI, which is a large language model known for understanding and generating human-like text.
Yay.
This allows NotebookLM to analyze your uploaded material and connect ideas in a way that goes far beyond simple summary.
Okay, so let's unpack that a bit. So it's not just spitting back information at me.
Right.
It's actually helping me make sense of it all.
Exactly. Think of it like this. Imagine you're trying to understand a complex research paper on, say, the impact of artificial intelligence on the job market.
Okay.
You could spend hours reading and rereading, trying to connect the dots.
Right.
Or you could upload that paper to NotebookLM and let it do the heavy lifting.
So it's like having a super smart research assistant
Yes.
who can highlight the key findings,
Yes.
explain the jargon,
Yeah.
and even point out potential connections I might have missed.
Precisely. And the latest update is making things even more interesting, especially for those of us who prefer to learn by listening. NotebookLM now has these audio overviews that are personalized podcasts tailored to your uploaded material.
Wait, hold on. So AI hosts
Yeah.
are going to discuss my research out loud.
Yes.
That sounds incredible. Is it as good as it sounds?
It's pretty impressive. And it's not just about summarizing the information.
Okay.
These AI hosts can actually have a back and forth conversation.
Wow.
Exploring different perspectives and diving into the nuances of your research. It's like having a brainstorming session with invisible experts.
Okay. My mind is officially blown. And I'm guessing this is a game changer for accessibility, too.
Absolutely. For people who prefer auditory learning or might have difficulty reading large amounts of text,
Right.
this is a huge step forward.
Yeah.
It opens up a whole new world of information access.
This is all sounding amazing, but is there anything else that's new with NotebookLM? What else can it do?
Well, on top of all of that,
Wow.
the NotebookLM team has added some seriously cool features to these audio overviews.
Okay.
You can actually guide these AI hosts, telling them what topics to focus on, or even adjusting their level of expertise. It's like giving them stage directions before the show.
So I can tell them to focus on a specific argument or dive deeper into a certain concept. That sounds incredibly useful, especially if I'm trying to get a handle on a complex topic.
You got it. And there's another feature that I think you'll love, especially if you're a multitasker like me.
Okay.
You can now listen to these audio overviews in the background while you continue working in NotebookLM.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
So I could be taking notes,
Yes.
highlighting text,
Yeah.
or even working on a completely different project
Yeah.
while these AI hosts are chatting away about my research in the background.
That's exactly it. And it doesn't stop there. There's even more exciting news on the horizon.
Oh.
Google is getting ready to launch NotebookLM Business.
Whoa, hold on. NotebookLM Business.
Yeah.
What's that all about? Tell me more.
So this new version is specifically designed for, businesses as well as universities and other organizations.
Okay.
It comes with an extra emphasis on data privacy and security,
Right.
which is crucial when you're dealing with sensitive information.
Okay, that makes sense. So it's like the super-powered, security-enhanced version of NotebookLM.
Yes.
And this is something businesses can use right now.
They're actually running a pilot program right now. Anyone interested in getting early access can apply. It's a sign of how seriously Google is taking this technology and its potential to transform the way we work and learn.
So to recap, we've got NotebookLM, which is already pretty awesome.
Yes.
And now we've got these incredible new audio features.
Right.
And a dedicated business version on the way. It sounds like the future of learning and working is changing right before our eyes.
It is.
But before we get too carried away, let's take a closer look at these new features.
It's definitely an exciting time to be following the development of these AI tools.
Yeah, I was blown away when I first saw these new audio features in action.
Yeah, I hear you. It's a total game changer, especially that guide the conversation aspect.
Right. Let's unpack that a bit more.
Okay, so think about it this way. You've uploaded a bunch of research on, let's say, the ethics of artificial intelligence.
Yeah, a topic with tons of nuance and different viewpoints for sure.
Exactly. Now, with this new feature, you're not just letting the AI hosts summarize everything generally. You can actually tell them what to focus on.
Yeah?
You can give them, like, very specific instructions.
Like what? Give me an example.
Well, you could tell them to focus on specific ethical framework, like utilitarianism or deontology.
Yeah. That would let me really zero in on the arguments for and against each approach.
Exactly. Or let's say you want to hear them debate a specific point within the research, something controversial.
So I'm essentially setting up a structured discussion.
Yes.
Based on my research needs.
You're basically the director of your own AI-powered think tank.
That's amazing. I love that analogy.
Yeah.
And what about this expertise level adjustment? What does that do?
That's where it gets really interesting for people who might not be experts in the field.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Tell me more. So if you're just starting to learn about a topic,
right,
you can set the AI host to, like, a more introductory level.
Okay.
They'll explain things in simpler terms, avoiding all the jargon or complex arguments that might go over your head.
Gotcha.
But if you're already familiar with the basics, you can crank up that expertise level and get a much more, like, in-depth analysis.
So they'll dive into the nitty-gritty details and really challenge my understanding.
It's like having a personal tutor who can adjust their teaching style based on your level.
This is what blows me away about NotebookLM.
Right.
It's not a one-size-fits-all tool.
Right.
It adapts to your needs.
Yeah,
whether you're a student just starting out or a seasoned professional looking for deep insights.
Yes.
And being able to listen to all of this in the background, that's the cherry on top.
Seriously, talk about multitasking.
Yeah.
You could be writing an email, prepping for a presentation, even going for a walk.
All while effortlessly absorbing complex information. It's mind-blowing.
It's almost like having a personal research assistant whispering brilliant insights in your ear.
Okay, before we get too carried away with these sci-fi scenarios, let's talk about this NotebookLM Business thing.
Right, because this development raises some interesting questions about how AI will be integrated into the workplace.
And how it might change the way teams collaborate and share knowledge.
We already know that over 80,000 organizations are using NotebookLM.
Wow.
Which tells us there's a huge appetite for this kind of AI-powered assistance.
Yeah, for sure.
But the rollout of a dedicated business version shows that Google is serious about this.
Okay.
They're really investing in making NotebookLM a powerful tool for organizations of all sizes.
And that emphasis on privacy and security in the business version.
Yeah.
That's crucial.
Absolutely. Especially when you're dealing with sensitive company data or intellectual property.
It's good to know they're prioritizing those concerns.
It is.
So what does all of this mean for our listeners?
Well, it means we're entering a new era of information access and analysis.
AI tools like NotebookLM are becoming increasingly sophisticated.
And they're going to have a massive impact on how we learn, work, and even think.
It's an exciting time to be alive.
It really does feel like we're on the cusp of something big.
I agree. And the best part is this technology is becoming, like, increasingly accessible.
That's key. It's not just for, like, tech giants or research institutions anymore.
Anyone with a curious mind and an internet connection can tap into the power of NotebookLM.
And that's what makes this so exciting. It's democratizing knowledge and giving individuals the tools to explore complex topics in depth.
So to wrap things up, what are the key takeaways here?
Well, first and foremost, NotebookLM is evolving at a rapid pace.
These new features, guided audio overviews, background listening, and the upcoming business version, they all point to a future where AI is seamlessly integrated into our lives.
And not just passively. NotebookLM lets you actively engage with information, empowering you to shape the learning process.
It's like having a personalized learning companion. That adapts to your needs and interests.
And I think the implications go far beyond individual learning. We're talking about transforming education, research, and even how we make decisions.
It's a powerful tool, and it's only going to get more powerful as AI technology keeps advancing.
Absolutely.
So here's a final thought for you to consider.
Think about a challenging project you're working on right now.
How could NotebookLM help you see it in a new light?
The possibilities are endless, and the only limit is your own curiosity.
Yeah, it really does feel like we're standing at the edge of something huge.
It is incredibly exciting to see how quickly these AI tools are evolving and becoming more accessible.
That's what really stands out to me. It's not just for tech giants or university researchers anymore. Anyone with a curious mind and internet access can experience the power of NotebookLM.
Yeah, it's like having a world-class research library right at your fingertips.
Right.
You can dive into any topic that sparks your interest, and NotebookLM helps you understand it like on a deeper level.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive.
Right.
As we wrap things up, what are the key takeaways you want listeners to walk away with?
Well, first and foremost, NotebookLM is evolving at an incredible pace. These new features we've discussed, the guided audio overviews, background listening, and the upcoming NotebookLM business, they all signal a future where AI is seamlessly integrated into our daily lives.
And it's not just about making things easier or faster.
Right.
NotebookLM actually changes the way we interact with information.
Yes.
It empowers us to be more active and engaged learners.
Exactly. It's like having a personalized learning companion that adapts to your unique needs and interests.
Right.
Imagine uploading a research paper on climate change.
Okay.
Not only can NotebookLM summarize the key findings, but it can connect those findings to real-time data on, like, weather patterns, potentially revealing new trends or areas for further investigation.
Wow, that's a fantastic example. It really highlights how NotebookLM goes beyond just regurgitating information.
Right?
It actually helps you make new connections and discover insights you might have otherwise missed.
And I think the implications go far beyond individual learning.
Right.
We're talking about the potential to transform education research, even the way we make decisions as a society.
It's a powerful tool.
Absolutely.
And it's only going to become more powerful as AI technology continues to advance.
Yeah.
So here's a final thought for you to ponder as we finish this deep dive into NotebookLM.
Okay. Think about a project you're currently working on.
Okay.
Maybe something that's challenging you to think outside the box.
Right?
Now imagine how NotebookLM could help you approach that project with a fresh perspective, uncovering hidden connections or revealing new avenues for exploration.
The possibilities are truly endless, and the only limit is your own curiosity.
It really is.
Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into NotebookLM.
Of course.
It's been an absolute pleasure exploring these groundbreaking AI tools with you.
Likewise.
And until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible with technology.
I love it.
Thank you very much for listening. Leave a like and subscribe. Until next time.